bikes and the dog. We're heading south, we'll leave this fall.
We are freedom seekers, come rain or shine.
You'll find us on YouTube, living our grand design. Caravanning with laughs and cheers, sharing our adventures for all to hear. Jingle bells, pack the caravan, on a ferry, that's the plan. Driving south to sunny Spain, where Christmas sun fights frost and rain.
Bye-bye turkey, mince pies and frost.
Hola Tyrone, Sangria, and the sunny coast. Flamenco dancers, markets aglow, and streets with lights like a golden show. Jingle bells, pack the caravan, on a ferry, that's the plan. Driving south to sunny Spain, where Christmas sun fights frost and rain. We skip the cold, the drizzle, the sleet,
For tapas, cava, and sunny heat.
Three Kings parade and a seaside stroll. Oh, Spanish Christmas, you feed my soul. Jingle bells, pack the caravan, Cartagena, here we stand. A long road trip, but worth the ride. Spanish Christmas, sun on our side.
Hello, fellow freedom seekers, and welcome to our weekly live stream, the last live stream before Christmas. And even us, people who escape Christmas, even us got, touched, and we bought some Christmas decorations, very basic Christmas decorations, but we do have something. And tomorrow we are moving aside, and tomorrow we are checking in on a campsite where we are going to spend Christmas. We are treating ourselves with a 2-week stay in one place, and that will be a bliss. So give this live stream a like. It's 21st of December today. It is winter solstice. Hello Pip Jarvis, welcome. How are you doing today? Have you got any Christmas decorations up? I think everyone has some Christmas decorations up apart from us. We also got Christmas lights. We had the craziest week. But first things first, how did you like our Christmas song, which you could listen before we started? This is our original song me and Marek wrote a while ago. Jingle bells, pack the caravan, isn't it? So we've got a whole Christmas album which you can listen on Spotify or other streaming platforms, YouTube Music, iTunes Music, Apple Music, wherever you hear your music or podcast, wherever you listen to your music or podcast, you can find our Freedom Seekers Christmas jolly creations there. Hello Marek. And today, because we are in a bit of a weird spot, we are in a rural location, we had to change the settings of the live stream, and we are broadcasting in slightly lower quality than usual. So please let us know if you can hear us and if you can see us okay. I hope this doesn't rustle too much. I will try not to rustle too much during this live stream. How are you? How did you spend winter solstice? It's the shortest day of the year. This is the optimistic bit, isn't it? That from tomorrow on the days will get longer and will get more light. And hopefully spring will arrive soon. We've had the craziest week. And last Sunday, when we were talking to you during the live stream, we were on this beautiful campsite, Alania, which is one of our favorites. And after that, on Monday, we moved and we were driving in the most horrendous rain. We had a horrible journey to this site where we are now. So we booked a week. And it's not what we expected. It's not what we expected at all. So we had a testing week. But as usual, we try to make the most of what we have and explore the place and just have a good time, despite of our ridiculously high expectations. We were just smashed to the ground the moment we saw our pitch. But I will not spoil too much because there will be a video explaining all these events and showing everything in detail. So as Marek is saying, we are live from Spain near Chilches, Valencia. Yeah, and it does feel very Christmassy here. And the campsite is decorated with lights, and many campers did put their Christmas lights and their Christmas decorations up. And I think we are the only ones who don't have any Christmas lights on the caravan, but it's because we are moving tomorrow. So tomorrow we are heading further south, and it's gonna be a long drive because now we are about an hour north from Valencia, and we are moving near Cartagena tomorrow, and I think we will be driving for most of the day tomorrow. I can see that everyone must be busy with Christmas shopping. Oh no, it's Sunday, so you're not doing your Christmas shopping, but everyone must be busy with Christmas prep, maybe cleaning their houses, maybe putting Christmas decorations up. Where is everyone? So if you are watching, please give this live stream a like. And if you are just listening, don't be shy and say hi. We would love to hear from everyone who's tuning in. Yes, it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week. But on the plus side, we did a lot of walking. The weather wasn't perfect. It wasn't very Spanish this week. It was quite cold. And we had rain. We had really heavy rain at the beginning of the week, so when we arrived on this side it was completely flooded. Maybe not completely flooded, but very wet, and there were many puddles, so even walking around the site was difficult, because you have to know we are in the area of former rice plantations. Yeah, so they don't grow anything here anymore, but they used to. And they used to grow rice in the area where we are staying now. So you can imagine how wet it gets. It gets really wet. But on the positive side, there are many water birds because there are bogs and ponds around us. So it's an interesting place. We are close to the sea. The campsite is close to the sea. It's literally almost on the beach. So we were doing a lot of walks along the coast, and yesterday we went for this crazy walk, and we ended up in a super interesting place. It seemed like a abandoned town. So we were walking between two villages. Hello Jamie, I'm so glad you've made it. So we'll talk about this spooky place in a minute we discovered yesterday. How's it been pulling the caravan so far? Smoother or rougher than expected? Sorry I missed your last week's live, in case you already covered this. Well, you're forgiven, you're excused. I'm glad you made it, because it's a quiet live stream today. It seems that everyone is busy wrapping presents, putting up their Christmas decorations or whatever, maybe getting drunk, because probably many people started their Christmas holidays. Marek, if you are watching quietly, give us a wave so we know we are not talking to ourselves. Yeah, that would be nice. So this is really a question for Marek. Is pulling the caravan smoother or rougher than expected? So on Monday, so a day after our last live stream, we were driving for about 4 or 5 hours in horrendous rain to the campsite where we are today. We ended up, so I think the driving so far wasn't bad, even though it was raining horribly and we couldn't see much. We drove through storm and thunders, and towards the end of it we got lost. We ended up in a field, and we have a video. It's a tiny phone video, but I do have evidence, so we will try to incorporate it in a future video. So towards the end of the route we got lost, because we are staying in a rural area. We ended up in the middle of the field, almost on a flooded road, and we were very close to the campsite. We saw it on the map. it was an alternative route, but we were, you know, almost there. And on the last stretch, the road was completely flooded. And we thought, we saw cars passing by, even police stopped to check if we were okay. And they said, oh, you will be fine, just carry on, just drive through the water. And we looked at it, and we looked at the cars driving through, and we saw that there are some bumps, so there had to be some massive potholes underneath all this water. And we said to the police, no, we are turning around, thank you very much, we are not going that way. So we had to detach our caravan, and luckily we have a mover, move it round, block the traffic for a few minutes, drive away and find an alternative route to the campsite. So yeah, that was probably our biggest adventure so far. And it was a very tight spot as well, so me and Marek were watching Caravan at both ends, making sure we don't smash it against anything, because there were some walls and some signs, and yeah, it was pretty nerve-wracking, Jamie. But apart from that, our strategy is that we book a campsite for at least a week. So it's not that we are towing every day or every other day. So we stayed for 4 days on our first campsite. Now this is the second campsite. We booked it for a week, and the next campsite, which we are going to move into tomorrow, we booked it for 2 weeks, and that's going to be hopefully our Christmas rest. Yeah. But the problem with those campsites is that we were booking them back in autumn, and we don't know most of them. We knew Alania, but this one is new, and whatever we do in the future, whatever site we visit in the future, they are new to us. And because we travel with a caravan in December and around Christmas time, and this is a super busy time in Spain, many people come here with their tourers and motorhomes, you have to book in advance. So we had to book those campsites in advance, praying that they will have space, and I think we were booking them towards the end of October, early November, and it was very, very tricky, especially around Christmas times. So I have no idea what we are going to find tomorrow, because we booked those sites based on their websites, their promotional marketing videos, customer reviews, but you never know till you turn up. So for example, this site, it looked pretty good. We had high expectations, we thought it was lovely, but when we arrived, you know, and after this horrendous journey in the rain and all the reversing and, you know, all the stress, and we saw our pitch, we thought, that can't be it. But we survived. We survived. Yeah, it is a saga. It was a bit of a palaver. See, this is why I think I need to just save the money for a motorhome. It really helps to have a second person when you're pulling a caravan and get into a tight spot. Hello, Basque. Marek, if you're enjoying the stream, don't forget to give it a like. And I can see a small crowd gathered here, so welcome everyone, and please don't be shy and say hi. However, I don't know whom I live in. You know, I wouldn't. Motorhomes. We had a motorhome. We used to have a motorhome. We miss the flexibility and freedom of traveling with a motorhome. And especially in Spain, there are so many free camper stops. And you know, with this caravan, we have to stay on campsites and pay. Sometimes it's quite a lot of money. And like on this one, this one is cheap, but it's quite rough. The next one is more expensive, but it doesn't really guarantee quality and nice experience. So you don't know till you really see it. And the way the terms and conditions work on the campsite is that you pay up front, and once the money, you know, is transferred, they will not give you a refund if you change your mind or if you want to shorten your stay. So it's a bit tricky. Our caravan is over 7 meters long, so this is a long caravan, because remember, this is the caravan we live in. So if we knew that we would be touring with it. We would probably go for something shorter, and maybe we will see really how this winter goes and what we think. Greetings from Sweden. I think I remember your nickname. How do you say it? What's your name? PBask8704. How can I address you? So we will see what's our opinion about touring towards the end of this holiday. Pip, well, take care. I'm off. My family has come to see us. Enjoy your evening and thank you for coming over. Remember that you can catch up with this live stream during the week because we publish them and they appear on our channel as regular videos. And by the way, thank you everyone who's watching them midweek. The last one was very popular, so it's really nice to see that you are watching those live streams and you are enjoying them. So what was I saying? That we have a long caravan. Yeah, so we will see really what happens because we love living in a caravan. I'm not sure we love touring with a caravan, but it's very early days. There are moments when we absolutely love it and we think, oh, what a bliss, and how lovely it is to have everything you own with you, to have your whole home with you and all your stuff and all your belongings. So this is nice, and the fact that you can leave it, that you can park it up, you know, on a campsite and jump in your car and go exploring. This is the biggest upside of traveling with a tourer, I would say, because the other day we did exactly that. You know, we left our caravan here and we went to do sightseeing in a beautiful medieval, even older town, Sagunto, and we spent a day there, and you know, we could comfortably drive around a really old town and narrow streets because we have a car to use. And back in the days when we were traveling with a motorhome, it would be impossible. We wouldn't probably go there. Yeah. I live on Exmon. Okay. And you're in Sweden now. Is that like a Christmas holiday? What are you doing in Sweden? However, my sister lives in Copenhagen and we rented a house here for 10 days over Christmas, a little north of Gothenburg. I think you say it like that. Subscribing really helps us out and it's free. Marek is encouraging you to subscribe because most of the people who watch our videos, they don't subscribe. No, I don't know why. Jamie, very much appreciate you keeping it real and honest, Cat. Would be curious after you finish this trip. Yeah, I will tell you, will definitely tell you. How would you compare touring Spain with a motorhome versus caravan? Yeah, and what's our preference? I think, you know, given the cost of a motorhome, because we did the maths, we were thinking. We are still thinking, you know, what's the best way of doing it? Getting a cheap tourer and then paying for campsites, or investing in a motorhome and staying in free spots or on cheaper, simpler campsites, camper stops. So, you know, we used to have a motorhome, we used to have an access to motorhome. We did a trip. We actually did 2 trips around Europe with a motorhome, which had its pros and cons. So this is probably a topic for the whole video. Then we had this period of living in a motorhome, then living in a caravan, and now at the moment this is what we had available to us. We were considering renting a motorhome for this trip, but it would be too expensive. Even, you know, adding calculating in the higher costs of fuel when you're touring a caravan, even after adding the costs of decent campsites, it's still cheaper for us to take our tourer to Spain than to hire a motorhome, whether we would hire from the UK or in Spain. And the thing with hiring motorhomes is that you can't take them abroad usually. So we will have to hire a motorhome here in Spain to drive it in Spain. And in general, the fees, you know, if you are thinking 2 or 3 months, the fees are pretty steep. Yes, so we will see what happens. We will see what happens. It's an open book, really, and it is a travel, it is an adventure, so it is all about ups and downs, highs and lows. And when you travel, when you are out and away from your comfort zone, when you're discovering new places and meeting new people, it seems that your highs are super high and your lows can get really low. So it's still early days, because it's just over a week since we left the UK, and we definitely experienced we've already experienced some amazing highs and some miserable lows. But it is what it is. So tomorrow's campsite is a surprise. It is by the sea. It is in a region which we hope will be a bit warmer than the place where we are staying now. Now we are staying near Chilches, and it is a rural, remote area with hardly any attractions. We are in between 2 villages which are full of second homes, which are completely empty at this time of year. There's literally one shop which we have to walk to for about 2 miles. So this is a highlight of our week, discovering a little shop which is open and a lovely shopkeeper. On the plus side, it's peaceful, quiet, the beaches are empty, the towns are eerie, like spooky. It feels like after some apocalyptic event. You walk through the whole town and you don't see a person, you can't hear anyone, you can't see anyone. So this is a kind of ambience we enjoy, but sometimes it gets really spooky. We are Carmel. Good evening, Merry Christmas. Yeah, and Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, Marek is right. Caravan life isn't always glamorous. No, it's not. And the whole van life, whatever way you do, and we do have this crazy idea, which we'll share when the time comes. We are always brainstorming ideas, and we have this project in our mind for another way of traveling. Because we tried motorhome, now a caravan, we've got the third way of exploring. And we do love Spain during winter. We do love this country for our winter holidays. So we already have an idea for another way of exploring it. But you know, let's live this tour and experience this tour first. So on the horizon, we have 2 weeks on a campsite we don't know, and we booked it and we paid quite a lot of money for it. We paid twice as much as for this one, or even more. So we obviously we expect more, but what we will get, we will see tomorrow. So the Christmas is around the corner, and this is my Christmas shopping. If you wonder what these things are, that's my Christmas shopping, brought all the way from Poland, and I will tell you all about it. In general, as you probably gathered, we don't really do Christmas, me and Marek. And it's not because we don't like Christmas. We don't like what people made of Christmas and what became of Christmas. We don't like this whole excess and going over the top. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. We don't like this whole marketing and this whole frenzy of buying, spending, overeating, over drinking. It's exhausting. We find it really stressful. That's why, you know, we packed the caravan and we escaped Christmas. But there are some Christmas traditions, some Polish Christmas traditions we like, and we observe them and we enjoy, you know, keeping them, which is eating beetroot soup, and I have it in the form of instant. This is really good stuff, and I could spend, you know, probably a few days cooking it in a traditional way, but I live in a caravan. I don't have means to do it in a traditional way, so that will do. Instant soup. And another ingredient which is super important for Christmas in Poland, you know, most of Christmas dishes contain this ingredient. These are dried mushrooms, but wild forest mushrooms. That's a staple of Polish holidays, Polish Christmas. Those two tastes, at least for me, mushrooms and beetroot. Plus fish, but you know, we are in Spain, we'll buy fresh fish. We will also make gingerbread with Marek. This is one of our favorite Christmas traditions. And that's the Christmas for us sorted. That's it. Very simple. It's been years since we stopped buying each other gifts for Christmas. Actually, we don't buy each other presents. We stopped buying stuff for each other many years ago. We would rather collect experiences and make memories than, you know, collect stuff. So we celebrate Christmas in our own way, very, very simply. Jamie, how did you guys choose which parts of Spain to visit on this trip? Okay, so first things first. We chose the warmest part of Spain, which is south and coast. So that's easy. We've spent quite a few winters in Spain, always along the southern coast. So we will be revisiting places we know, not necessarily the campsites we know, because when we were traveling in our motorhome, we were staying on simple park ups, on, you know, simple stopovers. Not so often we booked campsites because they were expensive and we're traveling on a budget. So we will be, I think the furthest we will go is Cartagena and Murcia. So it's not even, you know, the end of Spain. It's not very close to Portugal yet, but we drove, one year we drove almost to Gibraltar. We've been to Malaga, and we thought, it's not so interesting, really. So we think this is the best bit of Spain, up to Murcia, probably. And there is one special place in Murcia which we will film and show you. Is Benidorm on the cards? Of course it is. We will be staying near Benidorm with our family, because in January our parents will fly over to us, and we'll be staying near Villa Joyosa and Benidorm. I think we will be in between. We love Benidorm sitcom. We watched it. We watched the whole thing, and yeah, Benidorm is like that, exactly like this. It's very factual, I would say. What you see in the sitcom is real, and sadly the bar and I think the hotel shown in the sitcom is, you know, it is a functioning hotel, but there is a Benidorm bar, I think run by the guy who wrote the script for the sitcom. Unfortunately, it's shut for Christmas, so we won't make it there. But Benidorm is a bit of a joke. It's very camp. It's fun. It has its charm. We like it. We will visit Benidorm. We will not be staying in Benidorm, but we'll definitely visit and have a laugh and have a drink there. I'm totally with you and Marek regarding your stance on Christmas. Yeah, feel exactly the same way. I think especially people who kind of follow a slightly alternative path in life really dread Christmas and those Christmas gatherings and the questioning. I don't know, I think we have some kind of a trauma, me and Marek. If we can, and given a choice, we do go away at Christmas, and we've been doing it for many years. And usually our hotspot and our getaway for Christmas was Spain in winter. And when we had our doggy with us, we were just either driving in our motorhome or driving in our car to Spain. And we were very fortunate to spend, you know, to be able to spend many Christmases here with our doggy. These are probably the happiest Christmas, you know, past our childhood, apart from the childhood Christmas. But I think our happiest adult Christmases together were here in Spain. Yeah, just the three of us, and you know, as of last year, the two of us, but we don't mind it. We don't mind it at all. And it's our choice, and I think it wasn't easy for our families to accept that, but they just got used to it. But you know, we will meet our family in January once the Christmas storm is over. Our parents will fly over here and we will have family time together in January, which is what Christmas should be all about, really. Not about buying stuff nobody needs and spending too much, getting into debt to prove something. Anyway, I will not even go there. Yes, we do like simple Christmas. So apart from Christmas lights, this is the only bit of Christmas decorations we got. We went to a supermarket yesterday, and there were just walls and walls and walls of Christmas decorations and all kinds and shapes, and we just looked at it and we thought, we don't have space for any of this. Luckily, we don't have space for all this. So we just picked, you know, literally 2 items. So the plan for next week is to move the site and see what we find there, and hopefully, and please, it will be a nice site. We'll have a full service on our pitch, because we were struggling a little bit this week, mostly because we didn't have full service, and maybe we are spoiled, call it whatever you like, but we do like to have full service on the pitch, and we are used to having it. So because this pitch didn't offer it, we called the next campsite and we made sure we have a fully serviced pitch, and this was a good move because we had to upgrade the pitch we booked. So we will have at least full serviced pitch, even if the campsite is a bit dodgy. At least we will not have to cart water and grey waste. And you know, so this tomorrow we'll be moving. It's quite a long drive, so hopefully the journey will be smooth. Hopefully we'll not have thunderstorms this time, and we will find the campsite easily. It's in a coastal location. It has a bit of a story and a bit of history, this site, because it's under new ownership, and under the old ownership it used to be a naturist site for many years. For about 20 or 30 years it used to be a naturist site. And the new owners, we read the reviews, which are really funny. The new owners have had to hire additional security to make sure that people do cover themselves, because imagine all those campers who were used to coming there for 20 years, 30 years, and you know, they could be in nude, and suddenly the rules have changed. Not that we have anything against it, but we find it quite funny that they have to chase people and make sure they cover themselves. So we will see what happens there. Maybe this is the reason they still had pitches at Christmas, because there is a bit of a folklore and a bit of a conflict happening there. So we will go check it out, film it, tell you, you know, hopefully live to tell the story. But it's already I think it's already quite amusing. Even before we arrived, we know it's gonna be quite interesting. Yes, so guys, I think we will probably shoot Christmas wishes and share some special video over the next few days. But in case something happens, in case the internet gets disrupted or whatever, have a lovely Christmas, everyone. And whatever you do, and however you choose to celebrate or not celebrate at all, have a lovely time. And we will see you in the new vlog on Wednesday. And finally, it's going to be the epic crossing from the UK to Spain. And as you can see, we've made it. We pulled it through, and we've made it, and we survived the sailing. So you will see the detailed trip and all the adventures we had on the way here on Wednesday. So thank you so much for coming today. Have a lovely evening, have a good week, and see you soon. Bye bye.
Spending Christmas on a campsite by the sea again. Sun on our faces, warm breeze in the air. That's our kind of Christmas, and we'll see you there.
Crowds in the aisles, Christmas lights too bright. Trolleys crashing, people rushing, it don't feel right. Supermarkets steaming, everyone stressed out. And we're just standing there thinking, what's this all about?
Gifts for folks who've already got it all. Thinking for hours, tired of it all. We're done with the pressure, done with the noise. Time to make a choice. So we're rolling away from the madness. Two hearts chasing sunlight, leaving all the sadness. Cat Merrick on the road, yeah, coming right with
Put your
us.
speakers on YouTube,
No stress, no fuss.
hit subscribe.
Join the journey, feel the warm sea breeze. This Christmas we're choosing life. Yeah, we're choosing Christmas by the sea. Trading roasted turkey for some grilled fish on the sand. Sipping sangria with the waves at hand. Our caravan's our castle and the sunset's our shore. No queues, no chaos, just the open road. We choose each other,
That's the gift we keep.
no fake smiles.
No promises too deep.
Just us in the sunshine, moving free and slow.
This is the life we chose.
Yeah, we're rolling away from the madness. Two hearts chasing sunlight, leaving all the sadness. Cat America on the road, you're coming right with
Put your
us.
speakers on YouTube,
No stress, no fuss.
hit subscribe.
Join the journey, feel the warm sea breeze. This Christmas we're choosing life. Yeah, we're choosing Christmas by the sea. No tight schedules, no family fights, no wrapping paper wars or sleepless nights. Just the hum of the tides and the coastline glow. Freedom's in the places only brave hearts go.
Come on, roll with us. Let's escape all the madness. Find a little sunlight. Shake off the sadness.
We're freedom seekers on YouTube, welcoming the crew.
Hit the road, hit subscribe.
Let the world feel new.
Bring your dreams, bring your heart.
Follow where you're meant to be. This Christmas we're living free. Yeah, we're living Christmas by the sea.